moved into the neighborhood in 2000. So we've been here for like 20 years now, part of the parish.
As a parishioner, we know that it's important to give to the church, especially in this difficult time. I think that if you work as a family, you show an example to other parishioners in the church, and you encourage them also to be part of the church. You know, it's not only for the parish, but also for the community. My mom they always been a Catholic, you know, for their lives, and I see from her growing that she's always a giving person, no matter what. She's always there giving. I feel like this experience that we're living here is St. Thomas Aquinas, you know, is something that I learned from my parents, and also that I want to bring to my children that are growing up. You know, I see my son following, you know, coming to church with us, being an altar server, being in the youth group, you know, and try to do the lecture readings. It gives me a heads up for me to also prepare. Give me hope, yes. And my daughter, to encourage her also to be part of the community and the parish too.
So from a young age, my parents taught me the importance of time, talent, and treasure, and the importance of giving back to the parish community. For my parents, it was very important to give back, and 10% was something very important that was taught to us. And we literally grew up in the church. So we were always in the church, whether it would be to help to clean the church, and to help to serve our friends and our neighbors, and to serve any way who came to our church.
Time, talent, and treasures are a gift from God, and we're all called to be stewards of that. Time is the age, and as a steward of time, I have to offer my time for the glory of God.
You know, as a Catholic, we're called to be generous. We're called to be generous with not just our resources, our finances, but also with our time, our treasure, and our talents. And it's so important that that not be something that just happens on a Sunday.
I can still remember my mother used to give me $1 every week to put in a collection. For her, that was very important, that I learned how to give back to God.
We saw the parish, you know, having a little lockdown, a little down on contributions. So we as parishioners joined the e-giving program. So we do bi-weekly and helping out in that part.
Well, like every other parish, I'm sure, we're down about 50% of the population and the giving. So hopefully that will increase as people feel more confidently to come back to church.
It's great that we offer the live stream, and hopefully those people who are worshiping with us on the live stream also remember that they have to help support the parish. It's so important at any time, but even more so right now, that people realize the parish cannot exist without their support.
We hope also that they now will remember the e-giving if they're comfortable giving that way. And it's a terrific way to give. It's very convenient. You can do it right from your kitchen table. You can do it on a weekly basis, a monthly, annual, and so on.
One of the things that parishioners love is that they're able to choose whether they want to give every week, or if they want to give once a month or bi-weekly, and they also are able to use their credit card or use a different card or a bank card, and it's easy to be able to do that, and then they decide how much they want to give and when they want to give.
It's a very convenient and very good way of giving. And if you can't make Mass on a week or two, or if you're not comfortable coming back yet, this way you're still donating to the parish. That you don't feel uncomfortable, and you'll say, well, I have made my donation even though I'm not there physically.
And you can also set it and forget it. I know for myself as a pastor, I give my 10% both to Our Lady Helping Christians in St. Thomas Aquinas, because I believe that that's important, and I would never ask anybody to give without me first giving.
You can do it right from your savings or a checking account, which makes it very, very convenient. And you can also do it from any credit card that you have. With the credit card, not only do you have a donation that you're giving, but you're also receiving something in return with the points that you get from the banks and the points or the money that you get back from some of the credit cards too. So it's a very convenient and very good way of giving.
To set up the e-giving process was very easy, and we were glad that finally the parish or Father Dwayne got into getting that e-giving, because it was something that we didn't have to go to church and do it. We could just do it from our home, and which we did.
The Lord said, give and gifts will be given to you. So we have to give first in order for the Lord to bless us with more.
Or my godmother, where she would say sometimes you may not be able to give the 10%, but even if you were consistent with giving to the church, it's your spiritual home. So the way you would take care of your home outside of the church, the same way you should give to take care of your spiritual home.
Church is our home. For some people, it's 7 days a week. For others, maybe just the Sunday. But it's always here for us.
Some people do not have the money to donate, but they donate their talent and their treasures.
I learned giving, of course, from my foundation. That's from my parents. They dedicated their lives also in the church, so we basically grew up in church. And also I grew up in a Catholic environment, like from my kinder up to my last day in college. It's always giving. It's always giving of your time. It's always giving of your talent. It's always to give back for the church, for God.
Your talent you can use as something to give back. For me, my talent is that I'm a musician. I play a lot for the church. I played in a group called Fame. We used to play at a lot of the masses and then, provided music for the faithful.
Time is your giving of yourself to the different organizations, and whatever good we can do for the parish, it's more than happy to be done. I'm not too sure about talent I have, but we'll try our best to do what we can for them.
So it should come from your heart. You shouldn't be obligated. I know we're Christians, we're supposed to give, but it's also supposed to be part of you giving. You volunteering yourself, you giving your time, you giving from your heart, not because somebody's pushing it to do something.